The City of Montreal says it has pulled out all the stops to make sure that things go smoothly at this weekend's Grand Prix. It's expecting upwards of 350,000 visitors, and with what many people described as chaos at last year's Grand Prix, the city wants to make sure that getting around won't be a problem.
The City of Montreal acknowledged the fact that we got some difficulty last year. Just after the event, we made a stop, we made a pause altogether to find every ways to improve.
Soraya Martinez-Ferrada is with the official opposition. She says the stakes are high for this year's Grand Prix.
The challenge we have to make sure that we can keep the F1 event, which is not only one of the biggest events in Montreal, it's one of the biggest events in Canada. So we have to make sure that we're doing everything we can to make it work.
With so much riding on this year's event, how is the city planning to make sure everything goes according to plan? The City of Montreal is telling people to use the new F1 GP Canada app. You can use it to check the race schedules on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. There's a map of the area that'll help you to get around. It'll show you the different modes of transportation that you can use inside and outside the area. And it'll even show you the status of the metro. If you're choosing to bike to the race, you'll only have one way in, and that's over the Jacques Cartier Bridge. Taxis and Ubers will have to drop off and pick up in the Ron's parking lot, though the organizers are discouraging people from using cars during the weekend. 2 streets in the downtown core will be pedestrian only from June 12th to 15th. Crescent will be closed between Sherbrooke and St. Catharines, and de Maisonneuve Boulevard will be closed between Bishop and de la Montagne. Transport Québec says that it has created 2 corridors where roadwork will be prohibited during the Grand Prix. First, they have a corridor on Highway 15 from Mirabel to the South Shore. Second, they have a zone that goes from the 40 in the north to the 30 in the south, and from the 25 in the east to the 520 in the west. All construction that falls into this area will be paused for the weekend.
It's the biggest weekend that we will have this summer in town.
And finally, if you're planning to travel to or from the South Shore this weekend, the City of Montreal says it's best to make a plan to leave early and return late. All of this is to make sure that the flow of people and cars doesn't get in the way of one of Montreal's busiest weekends and biggest parties.